All right, coming out of the Valspar Championship, where we had a very close call with one of our dark horse picks, Jason Kokrak, almost stealing the deal. We move into the WGC-Dell match play, which of course is an entirely different animal when it comes to fantasy, because you're not just picking players who you think will do well on that golf course, you're picking players who you think can beat other good players. I looked at the favorites, the high seeds, and the two guys I really like, to be honest with you, based on their pods, are Rory McIlroy and Justin Thomas. Now, Rory McIlroy, he's got Matthew Fitzpatrick in his pod, and Fitzpatrick played really poorly with Rory at Bay Hill on Sunday when they were grouped together, and he's also got Justin Harding, a guy who won on the European Tour but is making his debut, and Luke List, who is 0-3. Thomas has a really good bracket as well. Problem is, if Thomas and Rory both advance, they'd have to play each other in the quarterfinals. Therefore, my other favorite is Jon Rahm. Jon Rahm is playing really good golf lately. He was very good at the Players' Championship, had a very good chance to win. Plus, he was the finalist here in 2017, losing to Dustin Johnson in the final. Moving away from the top seeds, I like Cameron Smith a lot, the young Australian player. He won everything in Australian junior golf, where they play a lot of match play. He's got Paul Casey in his pod, and that's going to be tough. Casey is a very good match play player, and he won last week at the Valspar, but I like the freshness of Cam Smith to get that done. And I also like Louis Oosthuizen, who was very close at the Valspar, is a very good match play player traditionally. He's also a runner-up in this event. He was second in 2016. Got Tommy Fleetwood to get by, but Fleetwood, although he's played well, kind of struggled in the bigger moments this year, so I like Oosthuizen to come out of that pot. And then my dark horses, I'm gonna go on a really out on a limb here with Keith Mitchell. Now, Keith Mitchell obviously won at the Honda Classic earlier this year, and he's a long bomber, and that should help him on this golf course. When you consider the fact that Dustin Johnson has won here, Jason Day has won here, and Bubba Watson has won here, the only problem is he's got to get through Ian Poulter and Tony Finau. Those are pretty strong players when it comes to match play, but I'm going to say Keith Mitchell is going to be fearless, and he can get it done. And then lastly, Shane Lowry, the Irishman. He is my second dark horse pick. He's in a pod with a bit of drama. He's got Patrick Reed and Sergio Garcia, and everybody's going to focus on those two players, both good in match play, both bulldogs. Reed's been so bad lately, he had to call David Ledbetter in, and Garcia, you never know what you're going to get with him. So I'm going to go with Shane Lowry as my sixth and final pick. And I'll leave it at this. The guy I like to win it all, well, I don't know how you can go against Rory McIlroy. Playing better golf than anybody, bombs it. He should be great on this golf course. I think Rory gets another big victory this week.